Sorry.
Okay, tell me when you start. We have 22 now.
Go ahead then.
Please. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Before starting the session, we would like to tell you about some rules of this session. So we will have a useful one. Listen to the speaker, find a quiet place, be prepared to our questions, have a positive attitude, and try your best. Always try your best, okay? And now we will have a short quiz first, then we will start our lesson. Please choose your characters and enter the quiz. It's like a starter to power up, okay?
So what is next? What are we going to do?
There is a quiz. Yes.
Okay.
We will start the quiz now. We have the word stunning. It describes what? We have two images that describe furious. Choose one. Ru'a now is starting the game.
So how are you playing Wadana?
Choose the number in the end.
We start or what?
I can't hear you. We'll finish with them. We have a prophet that has the ability to talk to the animals and we have more answers.
Congratulations. Yes,
Just,
very nice.
Congratulations, girls. Just I have a small problem.
Yes.
دانا انتي مسكر المايك تبعك.
I know. Who is the winner? I can't see them.
Tanya is the
Tanya.
first one. Siham is the second. Maryam Hisham is the third one. Congratulations for all. Yes.
Yeah, congratulations to them. Sorry for the problem. Now let's go through the lesson. Nice.
Okay, Assalamu alaikum. Today, me and my friend Dana, Mahmoud, will explain lesson 5 and 6. And I will start with asking you some questions, like a starter. Next slide, please, Dana. Okay, do you know anything about Arabic literature?
Yeah. Do you know anything about Arabic literature? Yes.
What is Arabic literature? Do you know, girls?
What's Arabic literature? What's the meaning of Arabic?
We are asking you.
Yes, Maryam Hisham, please.
I think Arabic literature is contains as any kind of literature, poets, poems, short stories that talks about social and emotional problems or topics. But what makes it the Arabic literature different from or make it unique other than the other literatures that it is Arabic, which is a very valuable thing, very valuable language, using a very unique and deep kind of language and rhetorical deep rhetorical techniques.
Very good. Very good, ya Mariuma. Very good. I'm
Thank
very
you.
proud of you. Very good.
Thank you, Maryam. Does anyone want to add something?
اسم صالح.
Yes, Asma.
Okay,
Okay, up to you.
Okay, Ruqayya, then Asma.
Is the writing both as prose and poetry produced by writers in Arabic language. The Arabic word used for literature is adab.
Yeah. Which is
Yes.
derived from the meaning of etiquette. Derived from the meaning of etiquette.
Yes.
Okay? Yes, that's right.
Yes, thank you, Ruqayya. Asma Saleh.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna just put an example. I would like to add an example for what Miriam said and Ruqayya. I would like to say, one of the most famous Arabic literature, Alf Layla wa Layla. It's so famous here in the Arabic word, and it's old. It's talk about multiple stories. They are short, but they are really beautiful and stunning.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Do you know any popular stories?
Yes, girls. Do you know any popular story?
Come on, like Snow White, Alibaba. Yes,
Yeah.
Tanya.
Actually, I don't know the exactly popular story, but I will tell you when I was young. Okay, my family parents used to tell me many stories. I think one I have remembered is Layla and the Wolf, and the story of Cinderella.
Very nice.
Yes.
Very good. Yes.
Yes, do anyone want to add something?
اسمه صالح.
Yes, Asma.
As an popular story, I think it's also Juha. Juha have like many stories and a lot of situations that is funny, and at the same time we learn from it good things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, girls. Do you think stories are important? And why, of course? Yes, Ru'a.
I think yes, because stories help us to have a lot of information and help us to understand more.
Very good.
Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Also, yes, Dana.
In my opinion, yes, of course, because it draws the imagination in the minds of children or people, which makes them more intelligent and imaginative.
Very
Oh,
good.
yes, of course, yes.
Tanya.
Okay, let's start with Ala.
Yes, I think it is important because it's some story. It has a cross and وسط.
Yes. Okay, Tanya.
Okay, I think yeah, because stories help children to develop empathy and develop creative thinking, and thinking that generates a set of possible idea or solution about the events of the story. And I think it's good for to improve the language, and for some people makes them relax and develop people imagination.
Very good.
Yes, excellent. Okay,
Yes.
how has the art of storytelling changed over the time? Do you know how?
Yes, in the past, how was the story, and nowadays, how
Asma
can we
Saleh.
hear the story? Yes,
Yes,
Esma.
yes.
So at the first, like I think the storytelling is changed because the people also change and they have new ideas. So they are changing and they are developing. And in the past, they were telling the stories by like the people like when you go to, for example, souq. They talk to each other and tell each other some stories and funny stories and these things. But now we are watching stories all around us. We are watching stories and films and series. Also, we can read books, not just telling each other. We can see the stories like
Very
in
nice.
everywhere.
Very nice answer.
Yes. So story telling originated with visual stories and then shifted to oral traditions, in which
Yeah.
stories were passed down from generation to generation by word of mouth.
Yeah, very good. That's right.
Yes, next slide, Dana.
Now we are about to start a real lesson. What do you know about 1001 Arabian Nights? Do you know any of the stories? Do anyone know or have an idea of what is?
Asma Saleh.
Yes, Asma.
So I would like to pronounce it in Arabic. So it's Alf Layla wa Layla.
Yeah.
And it's an Arabic,
Yeah.
like I said at the first, it's an Arabic famous stories. It's multiple story, not just one. But the main story, it's the about the king Shahriyar and the queen Shahrazad. So Shahriyar is like a mad king, and he's always mad because of like he's not good king. But then he found Shahrazad, and he was telling her, I'm gonna marry you for just one night, and then I will kill you. So she was so smart and she was so clever, and she said to him, okay, I will do that, it's okay, but I'm gonna tell you a story. The first story I'm gonna tell you at our first night. So he was like, okay, it's okay, tell me. And then she started to tell him the story. But then, the night is like finished. So she said to him, I will complete tomorrow. So he said, yeah, okay, it's okay. And the next day he didn't kill her because he wanted to listen to the rest of the story. So every night for 1000 nights and night, she was doing that, and she was telling him stories and do not complete it until the next night, and then like this to 1000 night and night. And yeah, so this is what I know about ألف ليلة وليلة.
Amazing, wonderful.
Very, very nice. Yeah, I wanted to tell you the story actually, but Asma is, I think she did it better than me. But maybe I think the idea is different. Asma said that he was a mad and he asked to, the stories differ. It's normal because it's all stories. So you can hear it from people in a different ways. What I heard is Shahrayar, his wife cheated him with another man. So he thought that all women are cheaters. So he get married from a little girl, then he kill her in the as we say, behead her in the next morning. But Shahrazad, when all the girls are just there's no more, her father is the vizier of the king. So he Shahrazad is the daughter of this vizier. The vizier uh, bought the girls for the king, so there's no more girls. So his daughter volunteered to marry the king. Then, as Asma said, she told him stories, and he's so excited for that. Then, what do you think happened in the end? You think he killed her, Asma?
No, actually he didn't. Then he fell in love with her. And
Yeah,
they have kids, I think. Yeah, they have kids.
yeah, I think they have two. You see, a love story, a great one. So he
Yeah.
didn't kill her because he fell in love with her with these 1,000 nights and one. So in the end, he made her his queen, and she lived like a queen. Also, before we going to the our story today, we have many stories, as Asma said. It's not just one story, or it's a book and have many stories. Stories like Ali Baba, Ala ad-Din, and there is the three apples, and today's story is the bull and the donkey. We have also this story in the book. We will study about it. These stories we heard about it. We studied about it in the Arabic, maybe, or even English when we were in primary school. So it's not strange thing. Maybe the language differ. Maybe if we discuss something in Arabic like that, you will know it. And now.
Okay, and now we have video that summarize the story that we will take. And please concentrate because there is a question in the end of the video.
The story of the bull and the donkey.
Look at my screen. It won't play in
Once upon
yours.
a time, there lived a merchant who could understand the language of animals. One day, he overheard the bull and the donkey talking to each other.
My dear friend, you are very lucky. Though your work is less, you get good food and a clean place to live. I work harder, yet get dry fodder to eat. My shed is also not clean.
Tears dropped from the eyes of the bull.
What a pity, my friend. Listen, tomorrow when the herdsmen come to take you, pretend to be ill and do not eat fodder. This will bring you happiness.
The merchant wanted to teach the donkey a lesson. The next day, as the bull pretended to be ill, the donkey was taken to the fieldwork. The donkey felt tired at the end of the day. He regretted for his advice to the bull.
Thanks for your advice, my friend. I enjoyed the day. I'm going to repeat the same tomorrow.
No, no. If you repeat the same, you will be sold to the butcher.
Oh, is it? Then I won't do that again.
The master laughed at the donkey's behavior. The bull never again refused to work.
The story name is
The bull and the donkey. Right?
Yes, miss.
Yes. Okay.
Maybe it take time to write it. Well done, miss.
Yeah.
Should I change now?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can
change. No one answer. This is the problem. Okay. Again, I will summarize part one, and my friend Dana will continue part two. Okay.
That's right.
The story of the bull and the donkey. Once upon a time, there was a merchant who can understand the language of animal. One day, he overheard the bull and the donkey talking to each other. The bull said, "Donkey, why are you treated better than me, and have servants sweeping your stall?" The bull complained that he had to work too hard, was whipped, and had to carry heavy loads. The donkey laughed and advised the bull not to be so willing to work. He said, "They will soon get the message and leave you alone." The merchant knew what was wrong and decided to teach the donkey a lesson. The next day, the merchant let the bull rest and make the donkey do the work instead. And we will continue part two with Dana.
Yes.
Yes. Now part two, or the continue of the story. After that, the donkey returned from her work, and he was weak. The bull thanked him for his advice, and he looked very rested and happy. The donkey didn't reply because he was tired. And the next morning, he also suffered from hard work while the bull is resting. Well, then the donkey thought of a plan to save himself. So he went back. When he went back to the bull, he told him that he overheard again and heard that the merchant will make him meat if he don't work tomorrow. Then the bull believed that, and he back to work hard and harder than before. He is scared now. So while that the merchant heard this conversation and overheard this conversation and laughed. Then his wife saw him laughing. She asked him, "Why are you laughing?" He said that I was listening to a conversation between the bull and the donkey, but I can't tell you the conversation or I will die. What I listen or I will die. But the woman's she said that there is no secret between the woman and the man. We are wife and husband, and she didn't talk to him for days just because he didn't tell her what he heard. Even if he will die, she want to know what was about.
Yes.
Okay. Then after days, the merchant loved his wife, so he was so sad that she's not talking to him. He decided to tell her. He gives his worker gifts to remember him. Sorry, they cried. His animals were so sad. Also, he overheard. While that time, he overheard also a conversation, but this time between the cockerel and the dogs. The dogs were so sad. But the cockerel were looked so pleased. So the dogs fought with the cockerel. Uh, they said like, "Why are you looking happy? But your master will die." The cockerel said to the dogs, "The master should behave his wife well. He only have one, but I have 50." Actually, the I said the merchant heard this conversation, so he decided to go and apologize to his wife, at the same time tell her what he heard.
That's right.
Okay, the merchant did tell his wife, but he didn't die. What do you think he told her?
What do you think the merchant told
His
his
wife?
wife? I'll tell because did
You don't have any expectations? Just expect what he said. Anything.
Yeah. What do you think he told?
Mariam Hisham?
Yes, Mariuma.
Maybe he didn't tell her the truth. He make up something just to tell her.
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe he didn't tell her.
Yes. Anyone else?
Okay, girls, where are you today?
Well,
Teacher
okay.
Marah.
Should I just...
Yes,
Okay,
Marah.
Marah.
Teacher, maybe when he think or figure out he will die, he told his wife the truth about the first conversation between the donkey and the bull.
Yes. Okay. What else? Any other answer? Any other answer?
Should I just say it?
Yeah. Yes, Dan.
Well, now focus with me. He told her, his wife, but he did, يعني, how I can say it? Okay. He went to his wife.
Okay.
Okay, sorry. He went to his wife and said, "My dear, it was very simple. It was all very simple." Then he explained to her, "The bull spoke like this, the donkey like this, the dogs like this, and the cockerel like this." While that, he started to do each animal sound, like the donkey sound, the bull sound, the cockerel sound, the dog sound, you know.
Okay.
So then his wife laughed until she forgot her madness, and he didn't die like this. He told her what he heard, but not what he heard like he understand the language. No, he just told her the sound of the animals. So it's a funny story, funny end for me. What do you think about the end?
Yeah. Or what is the moral lesson behind the story?
Yeah, we will go to the moral
Miss,
now.
wait.
Wait. Okay, yeah.
Wait, don't be
So,
so excited, miss.
okay. What is the now
Okay.
your point of view? What do you think of that?
Yeah.
Do you like it? Do you love
So,
it?
Reem?
Yes. Where's Reem?
Reem Osama? What do you think about the end of the story? Did you understand it? Can you hear me, Reem? What do you think about the end? Did you like it?
Yes, I like it.
Amira?
Marah raised her hand.
Yeah, Marah, tell us.
Yes, I like the end of the story because he loved his wife and he was sad because she was sad. So he tell her and make her laugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. He just tell her the truth, and at the same time he didn't die. He saved the two things. Now we will go to our last activity for today. It is like yeah.
What is the moral lesson behind the story? You can write or you can just speak.
Yeah, if you can write.
Asma Saleh.
Yes.
Yes, Asma Saleh.
Let's speak. I think from this story, from the bull and donkey story, I think the person who gave advice should be responsible about his advice. You know. So the donkey
Yeah.
said an advice for the bull and said it's okay, just be on the next morning and he will not take you. But then the man take donkey.
Ah, yes. What about you, Miss? What do you think?
I think do not trust to anyone, especially nowadays. A lot of maybe I want to say something, especially in the house or in the country. A lot of donkeys lead us, so we should not obey them. We should not follow them. We should follow the person or the one who is really deserve to follow him. We should not, for example, believe in everyone. Okay, we should just trust in ourselves and follow someone who really deserve to follow. This is my opinion.
Yes.
Yeah, so we have Ruqayya Amar. Do you want to say something, Mace?
I think also the moral lesson is we should not hesitate to do our work.
Yeah, absolutely. We should trust in ourselves.
Yeah.
Have self-confidence. Okay, we should. Why don't we work hard? It's okay. We should work hard. Okay, and keep trust in ourselves all the time.
Yes.
Yeah. Ruqayya said that she agree with you, Miss, with your opinion.
Yes.
And now, no one just wrote. I don't know why. If there is a problem with someone. Now I think we reached the end.
Yes.
Thank you for listening. Hope you enjoy it, Yani.
This is all. And this is all for today, and we will continue later. So I hope you just find it useful for you. It's a nice lesson, just like you guys. Thank you so much, and thank you for the miss for this chance.
Thank you so much for you. Could you please now stop recording? I want to tell you something.